Baldur's Gate is released, we get a brief moment to look at the collector box pre-sale data before we have to run and start doing the release minus 14 pre-sale data for Double Masters 2022 in a mere 2 weeks. So the yellow data here are the new one, the final week of sales, pre-sales that is, of Baldur's Gate collector boxes. About 340 more boxes sold in that last week, which puts it right between the final week performance of Streets of New Capenna and Kamigawa Neon Dynasty. Kind of tucked in here. So, the finish looked pretty respectable. It was the early area where the prices were much higher, where the sales really suffered. And you can see with the price decay from card stores panicking and people just generally not liking these higher prices, the total average price came down $12. And that's not just average price of the boxes sold in the final week. It's average prices of all the boxes sold across the entire pre-sale on TCG Player. So that price decay was enough to pull down the average quite a bit, even with an acceleration of box sales. So the cumulative plot, again, that little inflection upwards as it started to increase in pace, but still a solid 450 to 600 boxes behind these other two sets that we've looked at. So just much less volume of sales. And again, it's those higher prices. The demand curve does truly slope to the right. You raise the price, you decrease the demand. Here's the 7-day moving average of box prices. Obviously, again, do not pre-order early on anything. You will get slaughtered. Prices will almost always go down. It takes an exceptional product to violate that rule. But I suspect that when we start looking at the Double Masters 2022 collector box presale data in about 2 weeks, when we get that R-14 read on it, I think what we're going to see is continued weakness in the market. There's going to be continued panic selling from dealers. If Baldur's Gate is not a well-received product, and if it does not sell as well, we will see even more panic selling on Double Masters 2022. But it's really hard to predict that product because it's a Masters product. Historically, they perform really well. And historically, WotC does a lot more throttling of the print run size for it. So, there's a lot of unknowns. It could be that Double Masters 2022 bucks the trend and it just is totally bonkers. The prices just keep going up and the sales are crazy. We'll have to see, but I am generally kind of pessimistic on it right now on what the sales number and the price action will be. I think they'll both be kind of disappointing, but of course, like almost every set, long run Double Masters 2022 and Baldur's Gate, they'll both be winners. So cast that wide thin net, lay in a position of everything, and don't worry about trying to pick the best winner. So let me know, are there other sources of data I could be using for this? Other bits of analysis I could be doing? Otherwise, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and join me on Final Trade. Thanks a lot.